Hey, good morning. My name is Paige, and I am do's and don'ts of divorce. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about who I am, my background, how I came to be in this space, why I'm passionate about this space, and it's important to me that you always educate yourself about the people that you work with or that you take advice from or that you're listening to. So here's my story in a nutshell so that you know a little bit more about me. I am a single mom. I have 3 kids, almost 20, 17, and almost 15. And I have been divorced for a little over 10 years, and I was separated for 3 years before that. So it was a lengthy, challenging divorce process for me. I did not get divorced in the state of Tennessee. That is where I currently reside, and I am a mediator here. I have my master's in conflict management. I have studied traumatic stress studies under Bessel van der Kolk. I've traveled around the country taking classes, seminars, getting certified in various forms from the best of the best. It's important to me. And so I do parent coordination, if you know what that is. If you don't, that's something we can talk about at a later time. I do mediation, and I also do divorce transition consulting. And so what that means, no matter where you are in the divorce process, I can help you navigate through. And you might think, oh my gosh, I already have a million expenses. I promise you it actually cuts down on the overall expenses. It's just hard to get your mind around. I get it. I've been there, and I would have thought the exact same thing. But what I see time and time happen is that people run to their attorney because the attorney is kind of the catch-all. That's the only place we know where to run. Me too. Like, I could have saved myself so much money by not battling endlessly to my attorney, but I didn't know that. I was hurting, and that's what I did. So kind of knowing how to utilize what is important information and to get the most for your money, because there's a lot of different people that will be involved in your case and should be in your case, and figuring out how to navigate what's right for your family. And so those are the things I want to talk about. These are the do's and the don'ts, that the things that I wish I would have known that nobody knows to tell you, and I trust that you will make the best decision for you and your family. You don't need me to tell you what to do. You just need to have the information. But there really isn't anywhere out there where you can get this information without spending a boatload of time and money. And those are the 2 resources we all have limited amounts of. So I wanted to bring that to you. That's my passion. So that was how I kind of fell into this when I went through my own divorce, and I realized that there wasn't anything out there. Nobody was talking about it. My background had been trauma already, but I was with children that were abused. So that was kind of my thing. And when I went through the divorce process, I realized we are further traumatizing families, and it hurt my heart. It wasn't right, and I wanted to do something, and so then I went into the mediation field, and then from there I kept just feeling like I wanted to do more and reach more families, because I really have heard so much, like, where were you when I went through my divorce? And I thought, how can I reach more people? There's just one of me. I only have so many hours. And so I have a book coming out this summer, same title, Do's and Don'ts of Divorce. I'm going to do this channel. We're going to do a subscription program of some sort where you can get this information and we can talk about it, and you can answer, or I can answer questions for you directly. But again, if you do it in that group setting and you realize that everyone's asking the same essential questions over and over and over, what I hear over and over, and that's where I kept feeling like, gosh, I wish I could just tape record this and put it somewhere for people, or write it down, hence the book, and then people can get that information and they don't have to pay a boatload of money, because I'm also not inexpensive hourly. I'm probably less than your attorney, but more than your counselor. But it's not meant to be counseling. It's meant to be somebody who understands conflict. So my background is conflict management. That's where my master's is, because that's really what's happening. You've got a massive conflict. You've got to figure out how to uncouple with this person and how to manage this. You want to do so in a way that you're going to be okay, your kids are going to be okay, and as much as you might think you don't really care if your ex is okay, we care that your ex is okay, because the better your ex is, the better your kids are, the better everyone is. Trust me, it's better. So that's a little bit about me. That's how I came into this. I'm super glad that you're here. I hope that you'll subscribe. I hope that you'll watch. I hope that you'll interact and ask questions and tell me how I can be of the most help. And we'll go on this journey together. Welcome.